Welcome to Intuit Full Service Payroll. Features and ease of use. So welcome to Intuit Full Service Payroll. On the following screens, we will be covering features, how to run payroll on Intuit Full Service Payroll, how to add a new employee, how to add direct deposit, how to print out paychecks and pay stubs, how to run reports, and how to contact Intuit. So let's get started. Features of Intuit Full Service Payroll include Intuit will set up your payroll and file your payroll taxes for you. We calculate paychecks and all payroll taxes. Free direct deposit and year-end W-2s shipped directly to your employees. No tax prepayment. Taxes are paid only when due. Instant alerts from our error detection technology. Guaranteed error-free paychecks and payroll taxes. Free live U.S.-based support from our payroll experts. Free new hire reporting for W-2 employees. Detailed profitability views with job costing or department classifications. Run payroll from your iPad, iPhone, or Android. It integrates with both QuickBooks Desktop, QuickBooks Online, or QuickBooks Harmony. We also offer hassle-free workers' compensation, which is subject to availability and additional fees apply. And automatic labor law posters, additional fees do apply. How to run payroll on Intuit Full Service Payroll. We will walk through steps of entering a payroll and how to run it. When you first log in to Intuit Full Service Payroll, you'll see a sign-in page. Enter your username and your password. Go ahead and click the Remember Me so you don't have to type your username again, and click Sign In. Once you sign in, it will take you to the home page on the Intuit Full Service Payroll. Any reminders you have will pop up and let you know before you can continue what you need to do. You can choose to remind me later and review and sign forms if you need to. Those tasks will be listed up at the top for you, but you can go ahead and look what you want to do right now. Do you need to create an unscheduled check, create bonus checks, or just pay your remaining employees? So we started running payroll and we've already paid one employee. If we need to create a second check, we could do so for that employee. Right now, we just want to pay the remaining employees. We've already started entering hours, so let's continue entering hours on employees. Brandy Jones is going to get regular pay. We use class tracking on our employees. So we're going to go ahead and choose what type of pay, what class, and how many hours. Go ahead and click Save When Done. And now you'll see Brandy has 40 hours. Salaried employees, the amounts will just pop up. Hourly, you enter the hours worked and any overtime hours, sick hours, vacation hours, holiday pay, or bonuses. We're going to go ahead and pay Brandy a bonus right now. We're going to choose from the pay item, bonus. This is not going to be tracked against a class, and we're just simply going to enter in the dollar amount of the bonus that we're paying. Go ahead and click Save When Done. Now we'll be able to preview the payroll. We can click Save and Finish later if we have remaining tasks to do, but we're done for now. So we're going to go ahead and preview the payroll. On the Preview Payroll screen, it'll show you the list of the employees, their total pay, the taxes coming out, and their net pay. By clicking on the blue net pay amounts, a small detail list will come up. In order to see the details on everybody, we click the Preview Payroll Detail Report button. This will give us the payroll detail report showing the gross pay, hours worked, and taxes coming out on the employee. When we scroll down to the bottom, we can see the total amounts, the total net pays, the total gross pays, and total bonuses and any other pay items that are paid. The employee taxes are listed next, and following to the far right are all the employer portion of the taxes. This can be printed if wanted by clicking the blue print button up at the top. We're not going to print right now. Everything looks good. We've Checked everything? Let's go ahead and click on Send Payroll. Success! We've received your payday information. This is going to list all the employees that are paid. On the next screen, we'll show you how easy it is to add a new employee. On the next video, we're going to show you how to add a new employee. After you've logged in, from your home page, click on the blue Employees tab. Go ahead and scroll down to the bottom and click Add New Employee. When adding a new employee, it's always good to have your W-4 information in front of you that the employee has filled out. That way you know to enter the first name, middle initial if they have one, and their last name. Enter their home address, as this is where the W-2s will be sent at the end of the year. They're mailed directly to the employees. So it's always good to verify home addresses on employees prior to the end of the year. The system does ask you for the gender and the birth date. These are required for new hire reporting purposes, as some states do require whether you're hiring a male or a female, and enter the birth date as well. If you plan on using View My Pay Stubs or keeping correspondence records for your employees, entering the email is a good idea to do right here. That way it's already entered. You also have the option of entering a home phone, work phone, or mobile phone, but we don't need to do that right now. So we're going to go ahead and click Continue. On the next screen, you get to choose the status of the employee, what work location. If you have multiple work locations, choose which work location the employee is going to be working at. What day did you hire the employee? Go ahead and enter that. If you use an employee ID, go ahead and enter that. If you use workers' comp classes, go ahead and enter those. If you use department or classes, you can set a default class at this time. Once you're done, go ahead and click Continue. Now, how are we going to pay our new employee? Our new employee is going to be paid hourly. So we'll choose regular pay and his regular hourly rate of pay. You do have the option to create a second hourly line with a different rate of pay, but keep in mind if you use that second hourly line and use overtime, it'll calculate on the highest pay line possible. In this particular case, Joe's just getting a regular pay, plus overtime, sick pay, vacation pay, holiday pay, and bonus. Now, we will need to pay Joe reimbursements on occasion. So when you click on Show All Pay Types, now we have a choice of other earnings and other pay types we can choose. We're going to go ahead and choose reimbursement. You don't need to enter a dollar amount in. That can be done every time you're running payroll. You can also choose at this point in time to change the pay method if you're going to change it to direct deposit. Right now I don't have his direct deposit information, so we're choosing check. Enter in the employee's social security number on the next screen and their federal filing status based on the information they provided to you on their W-4. On Joe's W-4 it says single and one, and he's written something off to the side that says he wants fixed withholding. Well, if that's the case, we would choose Do Not Withhold, read the disclaimer and choose OK, and then where it says additional withholdings, you would enter the fixed amount to be withheld every pay period. We decide we can't quite make out what he's saying, so we're going to just keep him at single and one for now, with no additional withholdings and no fixed withholdings. So we'll set the additional withholding back to 0, so he's only taxed at the single and one rate, and we'll click Continue. If I want to give my employee paycheck records access, I simply click on the View Pay Stubs online, make sure the email address is entered, and click Save. At that point, it'll tell me it's going to send a temporary user ID and temporary password to Joe's email. I'm not going to give him View My Paycheck access right now, so I'm going to choose No, and go ahead and click Done. Your employee is now all set up. You can now see him on the employee list with his name and his base rate of pay and his pay method. Next, we're going to cover how to add direct deposit. So the next video covers how to add direct deposit to an employee. From the Employee tab off of the home page on Intuit Full Service Payroll, you can click on Check in order to take you to the pay method type. You can view the different employees, or you can simply click on the employee's name. By clicking on the employee's name, it shows you all the information we had just entered. We'll go ahead and underneath the pay to the right, we'll click the blue Edit button. That's where the pay method is going to be changed. Down at the far bottom under Pay Method where it says Check, we'll click on the blue Edit button. You have your choice of a check, direct deposit to two accounts, or direct deposit with the balance as a check. In this particular case, Joe wants all his money going into one account for a direct deposit. You'll choose whether this is checking or savings. In this case, it's his checking. Enter your bank routing number off the voided check the employee has provided to you. Once you enter the routing number and tab down to the next field or click into the next field, the bank name on his check should show up. In this case, his bank name does show up. Enter the employee's account number from his check, and it'll enter the account number again. Please make sure that the employee provides you a voided check. Deposit slips do not contain the same routing numbers as checks. Therefore, you might have a problem with the direct deposit if you use a deposit slip. Go ahead and click Save when done. And now it shows you he's being paid direct deposit. Once you click Save, if you have other employees that you need to change direct deposit information on or change from a check, you can either click the drop-down arrow for your list of employees or click back on the Employees tab. Now you can see which employees are getting direct deposits and which ones are getting paid by check. How to print out paychecks and pay stubs. Printing checks or pay stubs has never been easier. Watch the following and see how quickly this can be done. After you've processed payroll, underneath the calendar you'll see a little sign that says Print All Pay Stubs. Enter your starting check number at the top, click Autofill, and all the check numbers will come in sequential order on the remaining employees. Click the blue Print button to the left, and an Adobe file will open up showing all the employees' pay stubs. Depending upon what type of browser you use and what type of printer you use, the printer icon could be in your upper left-hand corner or in my case in the lower right-hand corner. Simply click the print icon and print the pay stubs on plain white paper. Hand those out to your employees and you're done. Go ahead and close the field, and we're done printing pay stubs. Printing paychecks is just as easy. You can click on the blue Reports tab, and to the far right you'll see where it says Print Paychecks and Pay Stubs. Make sure all the employees are checked that need paychecks, and go ahead and click the Print button in the lower left-hand corner. Once again, an Adobe window will open up, but now you'll actually see Paychecks. These print out on QuickBooks compatible check stock on the voucher style print checks. You have a choice with one check up at the top and two pay stubs on the bottom, or one check and one stub. With the two pay stubs on the bottom, the employer can keep the lower portion and the employee can get the check and the upper portion. Load your check stock into the printer, hit print, and go. And it's simple as that. How to run reports. On the next video, you will see how easy it is to generate reports. From the home page, click on the blue Reports tab up at the top, and you'll see the various reports that we offer. Payroll summary, payroll detail, employee details, and all the way down the list. Notice when we hover over anything in blue, it's showing us a sample of what the report will look like. Choose which report suits your needs best. These reports are always available to you, and they don't go away. My favorite report is the payroll detail report. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. The payroll detail report shows automatically the most recent payroll that you ran. It says the last payroll. It's showing all employees in all classes and all work locations. Everything in blue here is also a hyperlink to someplace else. Notice the net pays are all in blue. If you clicked on the net pay, it would open up a copy of that employee's pay stub. You can scroll down on the report to see all your employees, or you can choose custom date ranges. For this case, we just want to see the most recent payroll. Let's go ahead and scroll down and take a look. Notice all the information that you saw on the preview payroll report is the same as your actual payroll detail report now that it's been processed. If you'd like, you can go ahead and print the report or export it to Excel. The printer-friendly version is similar to an Adobe. When you click on it, it opens up, and at the top is a little teeny tiny blue print button. You will click on the print button and then close this window after you have printed. Now, if I don't need such a detailed report, or I want to see my report simply by my work location, I can choose the work location specifically, click on Run Report, and now I get just the payroll for just that work location, so I can see how much it's costing me for that particular work location. Once again, you can simply click on Printer-Friendly version to print or export to Excel. How to contact Intuit Full Service Payroll. It's so easy to contact us. From any tab within Full Service Payroll, there is a method to contact us which best suits your needs. Notice in the far right-hand corner in the gray box it says Contact Us. When you click on the blue Contact Us link, it shows you our phone number. You can chat with us online or you can email us. We're available Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific. If you choose email, you can attach files if necessary and choose how you want to be contacted back, whether by phone or email. From any tab within here, you'll see the Contact Us button. So if you're stuck on any portion of this and just have a quick question, click the Contact Us button and we're here to help you. And that concludes our demonstration. We hope you've enjoyed this video demonstration. Please feel free to contact Intuit Full Service Payroll if you have any questions or concerns. Have a great day.